Welcome back, folks, to Donkey Kong Country 2 here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time, we completed Rattle Battle and went through Cronkhead Clamor. This time we're entering Slime Climb, which is basically what I like to call a rising level, because the reason why there's a lockjaw down there is because that's a permanent lockjaw that can kill a character. You don't want that to happen. Believe me, you do not want this to happen. And while this is going on, the water goes up, so that's even worse news for you to deal with. So what we're going to be doing here today, ladies and gentlemen, is just, well, run across the levels. It's just basically rush, because, we're not going to be able to get every character out of the way. We're not going to be able to we need to rush, basically. Speed is Diddy's thing, whilst Dixie is more attuned to, say, I don't know. Well, Dixie is very much attuned to precision flying. Speed is exactly what that one. And I nearly lost Dixie, because it would have been bad news for me if I'd lost Dixie and I would have been forced to do things with Diddy. Dixie is considered a meat shield in this game, and that's my kind of opinion on that. So we basically have the ability to skip up a level, which is good. Now we can just do that and practically skip most of the level. We can go straight to the barrel. There is a barrel right there. As it were, we can go for invincibility. We use this invincibility to go follow the trail down into the swamp, and we can get our first bonus barrel. Probably the only one in the level. I'm just thinking, it's been a while since I actually did this, but this is the only one. And we need to basically take advantage of, more or less, we need to take advantage of Diddy Kong's precise leaps, as it were. Grab that, to there. I didn't grab the last one. What the fuck? Now I did. Good. 33. That's 33 crim coins. So if you've been paying attention, fantastic. If you haven't, why the fuck are you here in the first place? As I mentioned before, speed is essential. That's the only way we're going to be able to beat this level. Rushing through like a good professional should. That's the whole point to the level, right? You're supposed to speed through this. You're supposed to, do a few of that, and, if you don't, then that fish will bloody get you. Otherwise, you will lose a character. Probably Diddy, and I don't want to lose Diddy in this level, because I need Diddy to be really quick in this level to avoid that bloody fish. It's just kind of annoying. Get to that. Climb as fast as you can, move up the level. Avoid this guy, he's pretty much the worst. Keep avoiding these guys, because they're really, really bad at their jobs. But we have a cannonball, which means we have to take this to the end. Essentially, we need a button close to the cannon. There we go, cannon blasting ourselves to the bonus level. And then destroy them all fashion. So we need to take advantage of that's a miss. Shit. That's not. God, really? There you go. And no. God, please. Really? We're gonna do this. Oh boy. This is getting close. I'm starting to slack off. That's not good. There we go. Creme coin 34. Thank God. Would have been really bad if I didn't get the creme coin. Anyway. Time to activate this, because it's now time to get our hand on the game, go underneath the exit to get our hands on the exit barrel, and then go over here and then complete the level, and as Diddy drops some fat beat, telling that lockjaw wannabe to piss off, basically. So, monkeys to you. Anyway, the real reason why the next level is considered, because the next level is considered very famous in the world of Donkey Kong Country. A Dave Wise original. This is Bramble Blast, and the music is fucking gorgeous, not gonna lie. It's one of the most sensual pieces of Nintendo music ever considered. And considering Donkey Kong, and considering this is Diddy Kong's, this is a confusing level. It's basically you gotta fire out in different barrels, and you gotta find your way through them. This is a level type, so you may need to utilize aspects of blasting through, because frame rate does everything, but you gotta go to a certain point, and then you gotta click to find where you have to go. This is where the confusing part kicks in, because it's a whole giant maze, basically. As you go through here, you'll find just some bonuses. Go for there, and you'll find the next find the O lettering, which is pretty cool. At this point, you'll probably want to go follow this one. Avoid if you use the brambles to take out. If you avoid the brambles, because there's no way. You thought barrel blasting was a bit of a tedious trick in Donkey Kong Country. These levels will pretty much test your timing. And this is where timing is really good, because my timing tends to be, you know, on point. In some cases, even if I've never played a game before, you know, there's some basic ones, but of course the bonus levels are really difficult to find, unless you know what you're doing. First level, for instance, is the bonus barrel is there. There as well, so we're going to find a token section, which probably does involve some barrel blasting. You gotta get to the exit as fast as you can within 40 seconds. Not too bad if you don't know what you're doing. Just gotta go follow the downward path. Follow the path you will see on the screen if you can't understand what I'm saying. Head right towards the complete extra bonus. Head towards there, and Creme Coin 35 is yours. Excellent. It's a bit of a confusing thing, but anyway. Good news is it takes you right to here, where pretty much the barrels will pretty much take you to the exit point of the levels, you know. So the automatic exits is where things do get a bit tricky here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Now you just need to do some precise platforming, and you just gotta follow the path again. It's not the hardest thing in this game, honestly. That's the one thing everyone likes to say about pretty much say about Donkey Kong Country 2 is because the difficulty is way harder than the first, which is true, because it's the only time the series ever gotten harder. Because, you know, if you think about it, Donkey Kong 3 is a bit of a joke in terms of difficulty. It's fresh in content, but oh boy, it's a stinker. This is probably why people say this is the best of the series. Honestly, if you don't believe the whole Dixie Kong gets a starting game, because this sold quite a bit. Mentioned before, this was one of the top. This outsold the sequel. This was the number 2 rated game ever to be sold on the Super Nintendo. About 20 million bloody copies. I mean, yes, it's no potatoes these days, because millions and millions of dollars, millions and millions of copies and shit and all that stuff is just pros. Anyway, just go for the levels. Anyway, move on to here, and then we can go towards we find Squawks. This section is timed, so not just timed, but also precise. Because Squawks, you control them, and you basically have to find out. We find the DK coin here. Towards back over here, we avoid the red ones because we can't kill them. Kind of sucks really, but we can't kill the red brambles. But this is the last bonus level. Essentially, it's finding the token, but with Squawks easily helping us. It's basically an easy ride all the way down to the end of the level, like so. Just follow the path. You have an invulnerability period, but that's only you can't touch the walls. For some reason, you can touch the ground. And you'll be fine. We have less of Squawks, but now we have the 36th DK, the Creme Coin thingy, and more or less we can now just turn that clock right here, and we get ourselves another banana coin. That will do. Indeed, that will end the episode for today. Next time on Donkey Kong Country number 2, we have a boss to kill. Indeed, and a character called Cudgel. Hope to see you all next time for this episode. The bosses don't tend to be fun by themselves, you know.